All right, guys, I had to come back. I just wanted to come and talk for a little while. No cards, no questions. Let's just talk. So, somebody had asked, a lot of people do. People die of broken hearts. They call it heart attacks, strokes. And I think that if you have broken up with somebody, or either they've left you and you can't get over it, I feel like people should get help. I've seen so many people that, and this is not just with love, because people hold on to love probably because of childhood trauma. So, especially if you've been traumatized in your childhood, you're probably going to be more than likely to hold on to situations that are not for you, to where the person does not want to be or can't be there for you at the moment. Um, so I feel like this is what I want to tell you guys. A lot of people that can't get over the past, that means that you're not healing. And earlier today, I felt a lot, like a few minutes ago, I felt a lot of broken hearts, is what I felt. You have to call to Archangel Raphael to heal your heart. Okay, other people have the right to live their life as they need to, because they may be healing their heart in whatever way they need to, whatever way they see possible. So you got to take responsibility of your own heart. A lot of times when somebody is able to betray you, you may be betraying yourself too, because you lied to yourself about how that person felt about you. The Seven of Cups. Oh, bless me. Also, that game that we played, many of you took it way too seriously. You took that game way too seriously. Okay. So I felt it. And that's why it was just, the energy that was coming in was just like, oh my God, oh my God, this was supposed to be a fun game for entertainment purposes only. And people were getting angry. If a person is telling you that they want to be with you and that they love you, then trust them, because you can betray yourself, like I said. Now, if they got somebody else in the mix and maybe they're not being honest, then you may need to dig a little bit deeper. If you know within your heart that that person doesn't love you, it's just going to lead to heartbreak every time. And you can't expect somebody to love you because you have big boobs, or, oh, I've got the perfect body. No. People love who they love. Oh, but I'm this and I'm that and I've got beautiful hair and I've got, no. I've got curly hair. We got Indian in my family. No. That's not how it works. Love does not choose a hair texture. Love does not choose a skin complexion. Love does not choose an eye color. So if you want real love in your life, okay, fine. You've got to stop settling on fake love, to where, especially, you like, oh, this person loves me because I've got, you know, size triple D's, and, or even a man thinking that a woman loves him for the size of his penis, because I've seen a lot of women love men that, I'm just telling y'all. Or, oh, this person should love me because I'm very tall. What the hell that got to do with it? That don't have nothing to do with it. So a lot of y'all the 7 of Cups. And y'all stuck on that person that don't want to be with you. They want to be with somebody else. And you're like, why do you want to be with them? Because it's just who they want to be with. The heart knows what it wants. You don't ever want to be any of these 4 cards. 7 of Swords. You're lying to yourself. You don't want to ever lie to yourself. You don't ever want to hold your life in suspension, ever. So really, to be honest with you, a lot of people will just break their own heart. If somebody ever tells you, well, wait 10, 11, 12, 15, 29, 35, 50, 50, yeah, you be a fool. Or the 7 of Cups. You don't ever want to be any of these cards. This is when somebody's delusional. And they'll convince themselves that they're happy with a person that they're not happy with. And people typically know when they're in love with somebody because they'll be protective of them. They'll jump in front of a moving truck for them. They'll jump in front of a moving bullet for them. V, it's taking you a couple of years to heal. Good grief. Child, look, you must be young because I'm 42 and I get over stuff quick. I don't have no couple of years to be healing from nobody. When you break up with me, I'm gone and I done moved on. Life is too short, baby. See, y'all be taking life for granted. Ooh, I'm just gonna sit around and cry over this person for 4 years. Cut it out. You doing yourself a disservice. You don't sit around and cry over nobody for 4 years. Especially if they done moved on and told you that they love somebody else. Sometimes you just gotta let go. And that is the truth, man. I'm telling you, because I've noticed people don't like to let go. You need to, and you know what? Yeah, like eventually your heart will die. So what people do is they just go and they take heart medication to replace what they're missing in their love life. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Y'all see my Rose of Jericho? I put it in water today. So I'm going to use the water for something. I wanted to make some Rose of Jericho root water. So you waste too much time sitting around crying over somebody that wants somebody else, or crying over somebody that, won't give you what you want, or they just won't give you nothing. Usually it's people sitting around waiting on somebody that ain't, ain't made, y'all, I just ate. It's usually people sitting around waiting on somebody that just don't want, they just not making no effort to be with you. Some of y'all be living right down the street from some damn body, and they go the other way. They rather travel 3 hours out of the state than to be with you. So it's just something that you got to accept, and you can't keep getting angry about it. Some people just don't want to accept, and it is very healthy to accept. It is. And, I currently have a client that I'm working with, that's dealing with that, to where it's like, look, you can't, that's called being a mature adult, when you stop wanting what you can't have. That's being a mature adult. Stop wanting what you can't have. That's the problem. Too many people want what they can't have. That's just like my mother for 4 years stalked and harassed me. I just want you to move back here. Or I want you to fail. And people running around here, I'm sad because she won't fail. Well, you want something that you can't have. It ain't just love. Some people just want to see somebody fail and somebody brokenhearted and somebody in pain. Who wants that? God, you got to be a sadistic person. But you got your crazies out there. But in particular, for those of you that have real feelings for somebody that you really love and they want to be with somebody else, I feel like it's just that you think you love that person. You don't actually love that person. You think you love that person. And then, especially when you think, oh, well, I look so much better than so and so or something. Man, I be hearing females say stuff like that. It's like, girl, do you know that I've seen men, like sexy men, with what might be considered unattractive? You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. People want who they want. I love this amulet, you guys. Isn't it beautiful? Y'all need to get y'all amethyst. Amethyst is extremely healing. But I mean, 2 years. What happened? See, I'm the Chariot. I'm a Cancer. I'll move on quick. If somebody's not there for me or giving me what I want, I got to go. I don't even. I be and you know what I be like. I don't even want to hold you up. Well, stop allowing yourself to be abused. I be like, don't let me hold you up, babe. You don't want to be with me. I'd rather look. And you know what? You know what? If I've done love work for you and that person is acting up, but if it's meant to be, they're going to come to you. And then you won't ever have to do love work again unless maybe it's a healing or a cleansing or something like that. But, I'd rather have the type of relationship where I don't even have to do no love work on that person. They're going to come back without me doing love work. Okay. And it is possible. It is out there because a lot of witches are codependent on love and domination spells. It's like, yeah, but that's just a spell that lasts for, however long, it's meant to last. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. So just breathe it out. Sometimes a lot of you guys are infatuated with a person. Infatuation is not love. Love can be traumatizing sometimes. Cause you gotta trigger each other. You gotta trigger each other to get all that pain out. But if a person is not there, like they're just not there, they don't call you, they don't really talk to you, they're not calling you every day. And what can you expect? And yeah, there may be, maybe that person could be possessed by something or whatever. Maybe it could be something, but I mean, you know the truth within your own heart. So don't ever tell yourself lies to make yourself feel better, because some people just want everybody to want them. I could sense that in the last one, like, oh, this person don't want me, they want somebody else. Well, were you looking for real love with that person or were you just looking for validation? Because if you truly looking to love somebody, I mean, people deserve to be loved for real. Who deserves to sit up here and have some fake situation to where they ready to leave at the drop of a hat for something that they may see is better? You want somebody to love you, for your true self. If a person can look at your stretch marks and and you know, big head, and they still love you and still want to be with you, and they not wanting somebody else. So it can get really, really complicated, but you just gotta take it as it comes. That's what life is about. Now, if you keep on having bad luck in your love life, you might have a hex on you. There's a lot of people whose love life that has been hexed. A lot of us have been hexed just because. I mean, I was sitting up here doing collections for my clients that owe money today, and because I noticed that I had quite a few people whose invoice that I need to close out, and I kept getting all of these notifications about loans, and so loan companies is trying to make their money before it come up. They trying to get you in some kind of entrapment. Same thing when it comes to back to school. They make a lot of money with back to school. So understand why things are there. That's just like somebody will say, well, I feel like church is just a way of making money, or I feel like Christmas was something that they invented just to make money. Well, so was school and stuff like that, because and actually school was mainly for the poor. That's just like right now, this month, everybody's kids done went back to school. People done spend hundreds or even thousands on back to school stuff. I'm not saying that it's anything wrong with that, not placing judgment or passing judgment on, but I'm just saying why do the kids go back to school in August? They have it set up. Why don't they go to school in January? Why don't they start school in January and get out in September? Y'all ever ask yourself that question? Because they have it set up to where they can maximize the money. Okay. So the reason why I bring that up is because they make more money. They make more money off of people suffering and being alone. They make more money that way. The ice cream companies make more money. The pizza companies make more money. If everybody went and had their own farms, or even went to a grocery store, a lot of these fast food joints wouldn't make no money if everybody was married, because it'd be a woman at home, and she'd be cooking for the family, unless it's an off day that maybe she don't feel like cooking or something. So everything in this world is set up for us to be single so that they can make money. So please understand that a lot of y'all don't realize that a lot of these corporations, and fuck them, I don't care if they get mad at me, but it's the truth, and I gotta speak the truth. If everybody had a husband, if everybody was working together as a family, you think these payday loan companies would be where they at? They make a lot of money off of you being ignorant. So and you know what? I'll be sitting up there looking. Sometimes when I do readings for y'all, I will give you a lecture. I'll be like, look, you've been single for 5 years. What's your problem? You've been single for 5 years, man. What do you think? Like, ain't you sad? Ain't you depressed? Yeah. Well, why are you doing this to yourself? Well, I just ain't quite got over that person. Hey, man, hey, what you gonna do? Are you gonna live life, or you gonna lay down like a dog and die, like a sick dog with rabies? Come on now. So I'm just telling y'all what I know. Anyway, guys, if you need any relationship counseling to get over somebody that you need to get over, okay, I'm always there for you. The cleanses are amazing. There's no way that you should be healing for 2 years, V. Like, I understand you're healing from abuse, but even that, don't waste your time on, like, if you can shorten that time, because if you could shorten it, like, why not? Why not shorten that time period of suffering? Go get you one of them cute little farmhouses and, just fall in love with love instead of people. That way it'll lead you to the right person instead of you just, a lot of people will get fixated. It's called fixations and stuff. And your heart will tell you who you love because you'll be able to tell them that and it'll make you feel good. If you say I love you to somebody and it don't feel good, then, and see, that's why I'm an empath. So you got to also feel good about who you loving. Your body will tell you, your body and your spirit will tell you, I'm sitting up here telling this person that I love them, but I don't really, you know what I'm saying? But if it feels good and you feel good about saying it, and no matter, even if you done fought with that person or whatever, look, married people, lovers fight. They do. They fight all the time. Sometimes it'd be outside influences causing fights, but for the most part, everybody's going to disagree. It just depends on, how do you do it? So for me, I can honestly say in the relationships that I've been in, except for this one time, my ex, he did used to just come home and pop me. I didn't have to do nothing. I was young back then. He was just really taking, so he would just come home and just pop me in the head or just fight me, which was bad. But I can honestly say that I still probably had so much unresolved anger from that because I was just wanting to fight and argue and stuff. And I honestly don't like arguing. It's okay. I'm over it now. And I'm definitely ready to submit. That's when you give over yourself to that person to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? When you ask somebody to take care of your mind, your body, your spirit, and your heart, and it's like you're just heartbroken, like that person don't even make you happy. Y'all ever see people that claim they want somebody, but then when they get that person, they still ain't happy with them? So it's like, well, you're not even happy with this person. Why are you still here? And somebody else would be happy with that person. You got to let out all of that pain. That's why I don't agree with putting love spells on people, especially if somebody already loves you. If somebody already said, I love you to you, why are you doing love spells? Don't do that. You can do too much when you do that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how I feel. Because sometimes, love is too precious to do that. Don't do that. Oh, you're not ready to open up? Okay. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come and send out some healing energy to those that are brokenhearted, but you are going to have to look at it with logic. You're going to have to look at the situation logically as well and decide, am I going to be a blessing in somebody's life or am I going to be a curse? Because you can end up being a curse on somebody if you are, people that are running around with that confusion, they are a curse on people every single day. Everybody in this world would be more happier, but like I said, it's set up so everything can be chaotic. That's how it's set up, so everything can be chaotic. And that makes the corporations earn more money, like I said. Well, if I'm foul, get out of my chat room. I'm sorry I told you the truth. Good Lord. Sorry, did nobody tell you they loved you today? Good Lord. That person must not be feeling very loved today. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't come in here and kill the messenger. You didn't have to come in here. You could have went somewhere else so you can get a lie. Could have went somewhere else where somebody would have not been honest with you. You could have done that too. So no, I ain't foul at all, honey. I'm just telling you the truth. For real. Yeah, I got a lot of crazy people watching my channel. I got a lot of crazy people watching me, period. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. I want to know who's in here. Yeah, it's probably one of my exes that I dumped and now they're mad and they need to get over it because I'm with somebody else now. Sorry. That's why all my exes live in hexes. You better not hex yourself now. Sometimes I think it's people also that have a thing for me and some people are truly the 7 of cups. There are some people that would rather fantasize about something than actually have it. So they rather fantasize about people that are totally unavailable for them. I'm sorry, I'm not available for you. So that's on you. I give it all back to you, honey. All that negative energy you sending me, you got it back. They don't like to hear the truth. The truth hurts. It's some people that'll live the rest of their life in a fantasy about somebody else that really don't want to be with them. Like, tell me if that makes sense, please. Please tell me how make any of that make sense to me. The person does not want to be with you. You're in a fantasy. Get over it. Nobody has to kiss your butt. For real. Yeah, I agree. It is a waste of a life. But this is for the brokenhearted. You're not brokenhearted, buddy. You're just a narcissist. So there's a difference between truly loving somebody and not wanting to lose them and a narc. Because narcissistic people, they can't find or hold love. And so they're constantly finding somebody else to blame because they want people that they can't have. Narcissistic people do that too a lot. Did y'all know that being a narcissist is bad for your love life? So anyway, whew. I got my amethyst thing on. Ooh, it feels so good. I love the way this amethyst feels up against my body. Get you some crystals, help you absorb that negative energy. That's what crystals are for. Yes, I am an indigo crystal child. I don't have to absorb your negative energy. So a lot of these people are like, why can't you absorb my negative energy? Why should I? Water can absorb your negative energy. Air can absorb your negative energy. Fire. Why do I have to absorb it? You burning some. I know that's right. Burn you. I was burning some sage too. That's crazy that we're both burning sage. No, seriously, if a person loves you, you're going to know it. And, just stop testing people too. Because I do that in love. I would test people. I would do everything in my power to test them just to see if they love me, if they would stay with me. Stop doing that. I did that back in the day. I do what they don't like for me to do just to see if they'd stay with me. Which, I mean, when you grow up, You'll stop fantasizing about these relationships with people and get a real one. There must be a lot of brokenhearted and bitter people in here today. Can y'all hit the thumbs up? We got 15 in the chat. Let me see who all is up in here. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. Witchcraft cannot change destiny in a sense of it's going to make somebody be with you that doesn't want to be with you. You can change a destiny of somebody that may have cursed your destiny. So if somebody has a curse on you and said, "Oh, I'm going to make it your destiny," or if there's a curse on you that's messing or interfering with your destiny, but you can't say, "Oh, well, even though I know that person loves somebody else, make them love me." No. Because I look in the cards first before I do love work for anybody. And I will not do love work on somebody that I feel is a waste of your time or energy or money. So if you guys got somebody that you're wondering about, you've been sitting around waiting for 6 months, a year, or more, or if you've been waiting for 5 or 6 years or longer, or 10 years, y'all need readings and cleanses and cord cuttings. So if y'all need that work, the link to my website is below. So we got 13 in here and only 6 thumbs up. Okay. So we must have a lot of brokenhearted people that are suffering. I'm sorry that you're suffering. Yeah. Okay, cool. We got 7 thumbs up. So definitely we are winning the race, the sensible people. I was getting ready to get worried, like, oh Lord, we're gonna have to put a whole spell on the whole world. Good Lord. Some people just don't want to accept, though. And some people are so weird that it can be somebody that they've never met. It's like, seriously? You that in love with somebody you ain't never met? No, you not. I don't believe it. And everybody deserves to be loved. So get you somebody that wants you. Get you somebody that's going to love you back. Don't just have this one-sided love and you're like, oh, one day this person's going to love me. Well, maybe they will, but not today. So pick yourself up, pick your heart up off the ground, put it back in your chest and keep it moving. It's really the only thing you can do in this day and age, because otherwise you'll be behind everybody. All right. So if you guys need healings, cleanses, contact me. We're going to be working with the new moon tomorrow, and then we'll go into a crescent moon. And so you guys got to understand also that there's energies out there that are keeping you stuck on these people and keeping you alone. Again, they make more money off of people being single than people getting married. They make more money off of people getting divorced than people getting married. So y'all got to understand the way they have this world set up. They're like snarling beasts, and they're like, and they're just like, yeah. When you know they're there, fight against them and do what you got to do. Otherwise, you'll end up losing your whole life. All right, I'll see y'all later, though. Yes, I will be back tomorrow, y'all, unless I decide to come on here a little bit later. But I think I'm about to get me some rest. I am officially tired. I am spent, so I am done for the night. So if you guys want to get on my schedule for tomorrow or Saturday, I do still have a few openings for tomorrow. So I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace and love and healing blessings to all of you. Bye-bye.